Hey there! In the next few minutes, we're going to dive into something we all carry around emotional baggage. We'll explore some really practical ways to lighten that load and boost our mental well being. So let's get right into it. So let me ask you something. Do you ever just feel heavy? Like you're carrying this invisible weight on your shoulders? It's this kind of pressure or exhaustion that sleep just can't seem to fix. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. Well, there's actually a name for this feeling. Psychologists call it emotional baggage. And it's not just some vague idea. It's a real collection of unresolved feelings from past experiences. Old stresses, disappointments that pile up and put actual pressure on both our minds and our bodies. So, how in the world do we start unpacking all of this? Well, the first part of this journey is all about understanding. Before we can let anything go, we have to get a really clear picture of what we're holding on to in the first place. It all starts by looking inward. Okay, so the very first step, and honestly, this might be the most powerful one, is to simply acknowledge what you're feeling. Research has shown that just naming an emotion, literally saying to yourself, I feel angry, or I feel sad right now, can actually dial down its intensity in your brain. It's kind of like flipping on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, the scary shadows aren't so scary anymore. This acknowledgement is really the first big step on the road to acceptance. So step one, just let yourself feel whatever you're feeling without judging yourself for it. Then comes step two, facing reality. This means accepting that certain things happened, and they're in the past. They can't be changed. And this isn't about saying it was okay, it's about setting yourself free. And finally, step three is to stop blaming yourself. We carry so much guilt for things that were never in our control, and letting that go is absolutely crucial for moving forward. And that really brings us to a powerful truth. You can't change the past, but you can absolutely change the future. Your real power is right here, right now, and shifting your focus from what was to what can be. All right, now that we've talked about some of that internal work, let's switch gears and talk about our physical selves. Section 2 is all about healing the body, because let's be real, our mental and physical health are completely 100% connected. One of the fastest ways to change your mental state is to change your physical one. Seriously, whether it's that amazing endorphin rush you get from a run, the deep calm from yoga, or just letting out some frustration with a high-intensity workout, moving your body directly changes your brain chemistry. The key here is just trying to be consistent. Even 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. And let's talk about something we all probably need more of: sleep. It's not a luxury, people. It is essential maintenance for your brain. Having a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time, is like hitting the reset button every single night. It's when your mind and body actually repair themselves from all the stress of the day. And of course, the fuel we put into our bodies is so important. Think of your diet as literally a recipe for your mood. When you focus on things like fruits, veggies, and whole grains, you're giving your brain the stability it needs to work well. On the flip side, a lot of sugar and processed foods can throw that stability way off and actually make stress feel even worse. Look, when we're stressed, it is so easy to reach for a quick fix, like caffeine or alcohol, right? But here's the thing. They only offer temporary relief and usually make stress worse in the long run. The healthier choices, like a cup of herbal tea or just a quick walk outside, they might seem small, but those are the things that build real, lasting resilience. Okay, so we've covered understanding our emotions and healing our bodies. Now, in our third section, we're going to focus on refreshing the mind. Think of this as your cognitive toolkit, just a bunch of practical strategies to help manage your thoughts and actively lift your mood. Sometimes you just need a quick reset, Here are a few simple tools you can use pretty much anywhere. Just 30 seconds of deep breathing can instantly calm your whole nervous system. Putting on a favorite song can totally change your vibe. Even the smell of citrus has been proven to reduce stress. And hey, don't knock singing out loud. It's a fantastic way to release tension. And hobbies, they are so much more than just a way to pass the time. When you get lost in something you love to do, you give your mind a break from all its worries. It's this powerful outlet for creative expression that also builds your confidence and gives you a real sense of accomplishment. You've probably heard the word mindfulness thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? Well, to put it simply, it's just the practice of paying attention to right now, your breath, the sounds around you, without judging it. It's an incredibly powerful tool for quieting a mind that's always racing with worries about the past or the future. Here's a cool little brain hack for you. We can actually train our brains to look for the positive. And a surprisingly simple way to do this is with the number 3. Every day, just take a minute to write down 3 good things that happened, no matter how tiny they seem. This little practice starts to rewire your brain to automatically scan for the good in your life. Pretty cool, right? So we've journeyed inward through our minds and our bodies. For our final section, we're going to turn outward. Section 4 is all about nurturing our connections, because a huge part of our own well-being is found in our relationships with other people. You know, a heavy bag is always lighter when someone helps you carry it. Just reaching out to a trusted friend or family member and sharing what you're going through can make a world of difference. We're wired for connection. Spending time with supportive people reinforces that sense of belonging and reminds us that we matter and that we're not in this alone. Now, this might sound a little counterintuitive, but one of the best ways to help yourself is actually to help someone else. Volunteering or even just doing a small act of kindness shifts your focus off your own problems. It gives you this powerful sense of purpose and can give you a totally fresh perspective on your own challenges. And this is so important to remember. There is incredible strength in asking for professional help. A therapist isn't there to fix you. Think of them more like a skilled professional guide for your journey, someone who can give you tools and support. Reaching out for that help is a powerful, proactive step toward wellness. As we wrap up, it's so important to get this. Lightening your emotional baggage isn't a one-time thing where you're suddenly cured. Mental wellness is a continuous journey. It's about the daily practice of using these tools, and maybe most importantly, showing yourself some compassion along the way. So I'll leave you with this final thought. You don't have to empty the entire bag all at once. This whole journey just begins with one small step. So looking at everything we've talked about, what is one little piece of baggage, one worry, one resentment, one habit that you can choose to consciously set down starting today?
Health is the most precious gift. If this video helped you or someone you love, please like, subscribe, and share so more families can stay safe and healthy.